And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after.
Oh, they're looking for
Alas,
you.
there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire. But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye, the foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son.
Oh,
So Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
yes! Finally!
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well.
I'm very passionate about Rosario.
If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
Can we have Wade as a party member?
And we at yours.
Can we have Wade as a party member?
So Wade, let us do our duty.
I wish I had Wade
With
as a party
pleasure,
member.
my lord.
Could I have him as a party member? Please. Thank you.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Oh, buck up, man. At least you're not dead.
I'm guessing Tyler died.
I suppose we owe you our thanks. You spared us when you could have just as easily sent us to the mud.
You're telling me that's the Archduke's?
Oh, hi.
In the flesh. Saw him once when I was your age. He had that same look in his eyes.
What is it you require?
I require
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
some I need some emotions because I've suffered a lot of emotional. So they thought, like, no, I don't think they thought Clive was in Wade's group. I think they just were
May
getting
the
tired
blessing of the crystals
them.
go with you.
Yeah. Yes, I got something about Wade! Alright. An exclusive walled residential area situated just outside the eastern edge of Port Isolde. It was once a jewel of the city's crown, a home to many of the nobles of the duchy. However, after the Empire moved its capital to the Crystalline Dominion, Port Isolde was all but abandoned, and this once grand district was soon overrun with thieves and cutthroats. We got something new about the Black Shields. Okay, they seem like the same. Guardians of the Flame. A clandestine group of ducal loyalists who lead the rebellion against the imperial occupation of Rosaria and Empress Annabella. Many of their number are drawn from those who survived the imperial attack on Phoenix Gate at the year 860, who know full well the Empire's involvement in the duchy's fall. They made their home in the abandoned Lazarus district outside Port Isolde, from where they conduct their raids to free bearers from the imperial yoke. So they're basically doing what Clive is doing. They're freeing bearers from the Imperials. They're kind of doing it's similar to what they're freeing them. It's very similar to like, well, not very simple. It's just similar to what Clive's doing. Wade, a loyal shield of Rosaria. Though he was thought to have died during the attack on Phoenix Gate, he somehow survived not only the disaster but the Imperial conquest that followed. He and other like-minded shields took up residence in the abandoned Lazarus and formed the Guardians of the Flame, brothers in arms who fight for the restoration of the duchy. Well, they said that the ones you had freed from the camp, which Clive didn't do, so it was likely Wade's group. Yeah, it was. Wade was acting. Like, they're doing. It's a similar thing they're doing. Wade.
Tell us then, Sir Wade. What is your plan?
Nothing fancy. You, Lady Jill and I make for Buett Bridge and provoke the main host at their encampment. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements, who will be met from the rear by parties of my brothers hidden throughout the surrounding hills. This will allow us to wage battle on the bridge without fear of being overwhelmed. While the Black Shields have an advantage in numbers, you see, they prefer to fight in small units, which we can use to our advantage.
How small exactly?
Small enough, now that I have you and Lady Jill for company. I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan. You haven't changed a bit.
So Wade, the bearers from Old Hill have been laid to rest.
Very good. Now make ready for battle.
As you command.
Thank you, Sir Wade. Perhaps now they will find peace.
There is but one thing which will grant them peace. Putting an end to the Black Shields.
And so we shall.
Oh, it's getting so good. I'm so happy. Throughout the main scenario, Clive will be joined by various companions who are keen to lend their assistance. However, depending on Clive's destination, they may choose to remain behind at the hideaway. Wait, is Wade a party member now? Wait. Oh, we can't go anywhere else. We have to sort out the problem here. Guess! Ah! He's a guest! Ah! Look at his little surprise! So cute! Oh, we're 27 now. I just realized that. Oh my goodness me. I'm a happy bean. I'm happy. Do we have anything we can level up our points? We do. What does this do when it upgrades? Okay. What if I... I'm gonna unlearn that, and then I want to try... Can I do this now? Alright, let's do that. And then... let's do this. Actually, let's switch these two around. Oh, we can change the icon order, I just realized. And this will be ignition. Yeah, we can change the icon orders around if I wanted. I kind of like that order though. It's a nice order. Next to Dad is going to show up and he says there's only flesh wound. No, I think he's dead. I think he's actually dead. Wait, follow me. Yes! Yes!
May the blessing of the Phoenix go with you.
I mean, I already have the blessing of the Phoenix.
How long have you been pursuing the Black Shields?
Since they burned their first village. We tracked down the bastards responsible and fed their corpses to Stillwind. Suffice to say, that got their attention. It's been a game of cat and mouse ever since.
Yeah, so they've been they're the focus. They're the focus. But now that we're with them, it should help even it out. But now, but the thing is, they're focusing on them. But then they might set now that they see Clive there. Hope you're enjoying Clive. 16, and yes, he is hot. But what about Sid? Sid is hot. Also, hi, Asta. How you doing? How you doing? Okay, let's go. I want to get into combat. I want to see how Wade is. Oh, it makes me so happy. Oh, it's like the old days. Right, Wade, remember the old days when me... Oh, I don't know what happened to Tyler. I think Tyler might be dead. Who knows? I mean, Tyler was already injured. Oh, there's people there. Remember the old days? Us, in that swamp. Fought that big giant marble. And all those goblins. Yeah. Also, goblins are quite interesting. They have 4 ears. You know? Yeah, they're over here now. They weren't... No, oh no, we might have avoided them.
Look at me sideways. How was the Black Shields?
Okay. I'm annoyed! Another bridge. There's no other another bridge.
Bastards are lucky.
Don't worry.
There they are. On your command, my lord.
It's time, gang. It's time. I'm angry.
What is it now? I told you! We bear a message for the Vicereine. From the Guardians of the Flame.
Ha! You presume to tell us that a pair of filthy vagabonds, a woman and a dog, could guard aught against the might of the Black Shields?
This dog has been through many times. This dog fought a dragon.
Along with your flame.
This dog fought a dragon, I'll have you know.
For Azaria!
For Azaria!
Your petty revolution ends here. On these our swords we swear.
Really? Mate.
Bloody hell! Reinforcements from the far bank!
Another wyvern to fight their battles for them.
Oh no, not a bloody wyvern. I hate wyverns!
dragons.
Worse. The Imperials aren't taking any chances. I can't say I'm flattered.
Tyler comes back in the mech.
A noble stand, albeit a
Dragoons.
misguided one. In taking it, you have but proven our point. That this land is in dire need of cleansing.
Frickin' dragoons!
Over here!
Oh damn it! I mistook like this
Press the advantage!
So wait!
There's no one left to keep them occupied. We need to finish this.
You mean finish him?
And trying to avoid spoilers, so I'm gonna look soon. Yep, sure.
I don't see any more.
Nor do I. The plan worked.
It did. It bloody worked.
It did bloody work. With a lot of blood.
We sent every last one of the rotten bastards straight to the mud. My, Lord, perhaps this will be enough to stop the Cullings. For the time being, at least.
Perhaps. Though I doubt my mother will take this loss well. She'll move swiftly to see her minions' ranks replenished.
And then it will all begin again. I often wonder if the nation we once knew is gone for good. Her fields rot. Her people starve. We battled to preserve the flame that was, but for every foe we fell, another springs up in its place. Yet be that as it may, it is still our home, and we must fight for it, as we always have, and always will. For as long as the Firebird's flame burns in our hearts, the Duchy cannot die, and her loyal subjects may dream of a day when the Rosarian standard flies over Rosalith once more.
So wait,
Think we should fall back to Port Isolde before the garrison sends reinforcements? A sound strategy, my lord.
I gave my money back. That's a good thing.
And how long has my uncle been funding you and your comrades' endeavors?
Aww.
Since the beginning. Lord Byron was the first person I turned to after forming the Guardians.
Aww.
And had I known of this tunnel back then, I wouldn't almost have been hanged by the city guard for trying to sneak over the wall.
I suppose a formal request for an audience would have appeared suspicious.
And appearances must be maintained. Were the Vice-Regency to catch wind of Lord Byron's involvement in our movement, they'd seize his estate and send him to the gallows, where he would be of no use to anyone. And so, though it sickens him to the soul, he plays the part of the loyal lord, knowing that one wrong move might prove his downfall.
God.
It is why he remains ever vigilant. Don't be surprised if he refuses you an audience. Especially since you're famous.
Oh, even his uncle doesn't know he's
Then I'll
alive.
have to think of a way to prove that I am neither wraith nor wrongdoer.
I might have something which could help with the latter.
A seal?
It's the mark of the Guardians. Display it, and those who love Rosaria will know where your loyalties lie.
There you go.
I shall wear it with pride.
Be sure that you do. I don't want my men attacking you again. Unless you deserve it. If only Sir Tyler could have been here to see you.
Oh, Tyler did die.
Or the Lord Commander.
Oh no.
Thank you, Sir Wade. If there is ever anything you need.
I know. Go on now, my lord.
That's difficult. It's difficult again because the whole situation at Phoenix Gate. Oh, hello. Rossfield Manor.
How accommodating. Do you really think they believe we are who we say we are?
Not a chance.
There you go.
Right, I guess. My uncle believes we're imposters here to rob him. And means to string us up himself.
Does he look like... Oh, he's got an axe! Oh no!
Imagine my surprise when I was told my nephew had come to visit. Clive Rosfield died long ago. And for uttering his name here, you shall pay with your tongue! You would mock me as well?
It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to Her Serene Holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Oh.
Curse thee, infectious flax wench. Even in death, must thou plague me still? Very well. I shall open the gates of hell, that thou might see thy charge once more.
Oh.
Bravo, Uncle. You're still the finest Madu in the twins.
Oh, Clive, my dear boy, it's really you. You always were fond of that scene from The Saint in the Sanctuary. Never did let me play Sir Crandall.
I have a favor to ask, Uncle Byron.
Rutherford, inform the kitchens. There'll be guests. We dine immediately.
But, Uncle...
You can't very well regale me with the tale of your miraculous preservation on an empty stomach. Go on, sit. See that you use the good plates, Rutherford.
The good plates. That means you're in. You've got the good plates coming on. Also, thank you for the follow.
So you arrived late to one of her cullings, did you? Since becoming Vicereine, Annabella has been a constant thorn in Rosaria's side, but these atrocities are a new low. Something has changed. Quite what, I don't know, but the woman we knew is gone, and a monster sits in her place.
A monster?
For better or worse, I've been charged with governing this town, and thus must maintain the illusion of obedience. That's all I can do to aid Wade and his merry band of revolutionaries.
So he's told us. You have risked much for Rosaria. Our nation will be forever in your debt.
It has been 20 years, Clive. The nation your father and your forefathers fought to defend is no more. Perhaps it would be otherwise had I the courage of my brother. All right, if it's a ship you require, a ship you shall have.
Hey.
I've a galley in port, but recently relieved of her cargo. She can be outfitted for the voyage in a matter of weeks.
So you believe us, then? About everything?
Believe you? Ha! Only a fool would believe even half of the things you claim. But until tonight, only a fool would have believed my nephew still lived.
Oh.
And besides, I have it on good authority that Clive is telling the truth.
Whose authority?
Your own, of course. You've always been a terrible liar.
Is that true?
It's not untrue.
Let's say no more about it, eh? It wouldn't do to linger on my nephew's greatest failing. The one thing I cannot believe, though, is all this about you being Sid. You were always such a good boy. But now you're quite the outlaw. Which, if I'm not mistaken, would make me an outlaw's uncle. Right then, who shall we pillage first? Rutherford, fetch me my cutlass. This will be fun.
Oh, Jill. Oh, Jill.
Over there. Go on.
She's a fine ship, isn't she?
Once outfitted, She'll bear us across the boiling sea to Drustenus in the space of 3 days. Something on your mind?
Monsters. When I served the Iron Kingdom, I did so because I saw no other choice. Because once they learned that Lash would not move me, they turned it on those who could. And so I became their puppet. I let them pull my strings, telling myself it was not my hand that swung a sword, but another's. I removed myself from the truth so I wouldn't feel the pain it caused. And before I knew it, I no longer felt anything. Anything at all. I had become a monster.
Jill.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive. Do you understand? I want to choose a different path, a better path. To live on my own terms. But before I can do that, I need to come to terms with my past.
And when you do, I'll be standing there with you, just as you stood with me.
Thank you, Clive. I must atone for my sins. Only then, when it's done, will the monster cease to be.
Just promise me that you won't die with it.
No, don't say that! No!
Now, let's get some sleep. The journey back to Benamir is long, and there is much to tell the others.
Don't say that. Ugh. God damn. Oh. I muted the alerts for now, Keegan, but Keegan, thank you so much for the 8 months. 1 month until 9 months. Woo! I'm going back to the shadows now. I'll be here more often when I'm done with 16 and when I deal with my health. Oh, Keegan, are you not feeling well? Oh. I hope you feel better soon, but thank you so much for the 8 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know a lot of people are avoiding 16 because either people were just waiting for the PC release or whatnot. Also, so this is interesting. We went to... This is that town, I think we went somewhere around here, didn't we? I wonder what this place is. There's a little tiny, like, town here, and it's, like, got its own little border here. Is it like a, independent nation? Well, we have to go back to the hideaway. Yeah, it does. It does remind me of Dragon Age as well, yeah. Here be monsters.
Only the Founder knows what awaits us in the Iron Kingdom. But Vivian could probably make an educated guess.
Vivian! I think we might have more... Oh, we got a blue quest. Okay, we got some quests here, so we have to do these. Oh, blue quest is it's a plus quest, but we know it's a blue quest. Let's go over to the blue quest first, and then pick up the other quest.
Typical nobles.
Is there like any other quests, or no? It's only just these two. I might also go bear it back to go to the bathroom.
How did we never hear about these
Guys, it's a blue quest.
Clive! Oh, am I glad to see you?
Is something wrong?
It's Blackthorn. He ain't himself.
Oh no!
And if I'm honest, he ain't been for a while. Normally it only takes a couple of drinks to perk him back up, but not this time.
No!
Something's getting him down. And whatever it is, he ain't telling. It's like he's lost his spark, you know? He's barely got enough fire in his belly to get the ump about stuff. But I'm thinking he might if we both bent his ear, because he respects you, innit? So,
innit? Innit, bruv?
Fine. If you think it will help.
I knew you'd understand.
But if he doesn't want to talk, we let him be. He'll open up when he's ready.
All right. Now, he'll only smell a rat if we both turn up at once. So, I'll go first, and you can meet us at the forge. Wait a bit, then head over when you're ready.
Okay. I'll prioritize these quests, so I'll do these side quests now, because I think we're going to get into some heavy, juicy stuff. Oh, Vivian's there. I don't want to go to Vivian yet. And then I'll go pick up that other quest up there. It's on the way, so... I got my wisdom teeth removal, and the aftereffects are not great. I mean, I have to get that done at some point. I don't know when. Probably in the next next dental visit I go to, they'll probably mention removing them.
I didn't take you for a scholar, Ivan.
Oh, this? Well, it's Valisthea, a culinary pilgrimage.
Hey.
I borrowed it from old tomes. Seems there's no creature in the realm so foul it can't be cooked up into something delicious.
Delicious.
Think I'll stick to the unfoul ones, thanks.
Oh, where's your sense of adventure, Sid? Honestly, one glance at these recipes, and even you would trade in your sword for a butcher's cleaver. From spit roasts to sweetmeats, this book has them all. What I wouldn't give to bring these recipes to life.
If it's my blessing you're hoping for, then by all means.
Well, I'm no hunter, Sid. The first tunnel worm I came across would be the death of me. But you're made of sterner stuff. Would you help me resurrect one of these recipes?
Sure.
Something tells me you won't be taking no for an answer. Fine.
I guess.
Fantastic. Thank you.
So, dare I ask what's on the menu?
Chance's Stew. It was once a favourite among the gourmands of Oriflamme, if the author is to be believed. Though Molly's never heard of it.
You never heard of it.
The problem is that while the recipe is extremely detailed in most respects, it's infuriatingly cryptic as to the main ingredient. A beast, no doubt. Most likely something that would make easy work of a simple cook with more broth than brawn, but unwanted violets. I've no idea what they might be.
Does the book say anything else?
Well, only that the sweetest violets sprout atop the bed of roses.
Roses. Rosaria, perhaps? One of the butchers in Martha's Rest might know something. I'll ask next time I'm there.
Okay. You know what a cool thing is? Well, it's not cool, but it's a really good thing. So you know how my tummy has been upset the last couple of days, and I've been saying I haven't really been feeling like hungry at all? Well, not from this quest, but I had it earlier today, like earlier during the stream. Clive is judging these people. I'm actually feeling hungry, so that's good.
Maeve over there's the best thing to happen to the Hideaway since, well, ever. she's got a smile like sunshine, and she can pull an ale like no other.
Fudge. I am going to take a break soon though, because I want to go to the bathroom.
Monster's taken quite a liking to Lady Karen.
He's not a monster. He's Torgal. And he'd take a liking to you too if you gave him as many nuts as Nan does.
Oh no, Torgal's gone nutty.
Long time no see, Clive. What are you doing? You meant to talk to him, not me.
Oh.
First August, and now you. What are you pair up to? What's it got to do with me?
August was worried that something had been weighing on your mind. I thought you might want to talk about it.
Did you now? I told you not to stick your nose in my business. What'd you go and do?
Clive just wants to help, innit?
Innit?
What's so bad about that? Talk to him. You never know, you might feel
Innit,
better for
you
getting it
know?
all out in the open. Please, mate. I'm worried about you.
Phil shut you up. It's nothing
It's so
really.
interesting hearing,
Stupid.
like,
Not the sort of thing you bother people about.
Why don't you tell
like
us all the
British,
same?
like, stuff, you know?
Karen and
Innit?
I have an arrangement. I keep an eye on Goots, and she shows me what the competition's up to. Interesting arms and armor, things like that. Anyway, the other day, she shows me a cuirass she's come by. Masterpiece of level work. Light, supple, and tougher than it had any right to be.
Okay.
Made my stuff look like heavy, clumsy shit. I should have brought the bastard thing there and then just to study it, but I was too proud. And now every time I reach for my hammer, I'm reminded that I'm not the craftsman I thought I was.
Oh.
There. You happy? You got what you came for. Now piss off.
All right, we're going.
Playing very loud. Sheesh, that's loud. Sheesh.
I always thought of old Blackthorn as a bit of a force of nature. Like a storm cloud full of ale. Didn't think anything could rattle him. Least of all a stupid piece of leather.
Blackthorn's always taken pride in his craft. Questioning it means questioning himself. Something tells me this is only going to get worse. If he has doubts, it will affect his work, which will only add to his problems. We need to nip this in the bud.
I couldn't agree more.
He said he should have bought that cuirass. Perhaps we should track it down for him. Assuming you're happy to help, that is.
Too bloody right I am.
Okay.
Glad to hear it. First things first, then. We need to speak to Karen.
Alright.
That monster's taken quite a liking to Lady.
Karen, do you have a moment? Blackthorn mentioned that you'd recently come by a leather cuirass. An exquisite example of the craft, from what he told us.
And he ain't been himself since he saw it. So we thought we'd buy it for
Maybe
him.
this unlocks more
Sorry, sold it
blacksmith
already.
stuff.
Didn't think Blackthorn cared for it the way he turned his nose up. But it was nicely put together, that's for certain. Even if the bloke who made it is a bit of an odd one. Happened across him on my travels. Makes all his stuff to order, but the fella who commissioned it refused to pay. He didn't like the colour of summit. So I took it off his hands for a fair price.
You don't know where we might find him, do you?
Like I said, he's a bit of an odd one. Doesn't even have a workshop. He doesn't trust hunters neither, which means he spends as much time out tracking beasties as he does working their hides.
I see.
He did tell me something, though.
Oh?
Apparently, his next commission's for a set of griffin hide greaves.
Here, there's a griffin on the hunt board. The curse breakers were placing bets on who'd bag it. Now, where the bleeding hell was it sighted? Somewhere in Sambrec, maybe... Care Northern, that was it.
Thank you, Karen.
Okay.
We'd be lost without you.
At least you admit it.
So, it sounds like going after that griffin might be the best chance we have of finding our roaming leatherworker.
I'll leave the hunting to you if you don't mind. While you get on with that, I'll ask around the markets. See if I can't sniff out who he is and where he's hiding.
Good idea. Hopefully one of us will be able to track him down.
Use the hunt board to locate the griffin. Okay. The griffin? Sloppy. Wait for it, 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 wait for it.
Sloppy.
Lovely. Sloppy. Go find the griffin. For al amigo. Couple. Did I hear you were just hoping to hunt down a griffin, Kupo? Then I do have a billet for you, Kupo. Especially harbour one the locals call Dosme. Okay. Oh, it's a B rank? Oh, God. Okay. Do I just have to... find it now? Okay, I might do that another time. Unless I get to a point in the quest like, we've hit a pivotal part of the story. Blah, 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 blah. So guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom. I'm going to go stretch my legs, all that lovely stuff.